Hey guys, I hope everyone is enjoying the last Epoch League start as much as I did. I wanted to make this video just to share my thoughts on the game and also a little update on my character. So first and foremost, I'm a beginner in last Epoch. I have about 100 hours total in the game so far, and I've played a little during the first launch, but my main ARPG is still Path of Exile. I want to shout out Trickster, who inspired me to play this build. I'll link his YouTube video below in the description. It has been a ton of fun just breezing through the campaign and destroying everything. And I know a lot of people are claiming that the campaign right now is way too easy, bosses die too quickly, and that might be true, but it is also a ton of fun to be able to do that. I feel like I forgot what fun feels like in an ARPG ever since Po2 came out. And don't get me wrong, I have thousands of hours in Po 1 and hundreds of hours in Po 2. I'm a huge fan of the game, but in Po 2, especially in the current league, it just really feels like a chore to me, for a lack of a better term. Contrasting my Po 2 league start with last Epoch, it's night and day. And I'm sure many of you out there, like myself, have either a full-time job or perhaps you're in school. And ARPG games like these are meant to be a relaxing, dopamine-producing game. If I wanted to lock in full focus and play a challenging game, I would probably play something else like Valorant or Dark Souls or whatsoever, right? ARPG is just not for that purpose. But anyway, I digress. The launch for last Epoch has been one of the most fun I've had in a long time. I had my build pre-selected. As I said, I played Tricksters, Marksman, and I just blast through the campaign, upgrading my gears as I went along because loot was actually dropping from rare mobs, etc. Crafting is clear and impactful, and I actually move fast. And I have travel skills as well, which is mind-boggling to think about. Anyway, I didn't feel like I was doing something wrong, and the game actually felt enjoyable. So that is my honest and raw thoughts on the league so far. I'm really happy 11-hour games got this part right. I think they deserve every bit of support and positive reviews they're getting from this league. I actually had to work both days, so I was only able to log in 3 to 4 hours yesterday and today. But I am beyond excited to grind this character out over the weekend, and I'm sure many of you are as well. If you stumble across this video and you're thinking whether or not to give Last Epoch a try, I seriously cannot recommend this enough. But anyway, onto the build. Alright, so just want to go over my character really quick here. So I'm only level 52, and as you can see, I'm actually Deathless. So hardcore viable, resistances are not even capped, but that just shows that this game has a pretty active playstyle as a marksman, so you just have to dodge around with shift and everything. You don't really get one shot as long as you're avoiding a lot of the one shot telegraph mechanics from bosses. But this character has been a ton of fun to play with. I recommend checking out Trix's video, but I leveled with puncture into let's see, how do I open up my skills here? But let me go over the passive tree really quick. So again, this is what I just followed the guide. Getting a bunch of dex health here into movement speed because we want to go fast. And then for marksman, initially we were going into bleed, but now we are going into more critical, just hit base. For skills, we have puncture, shift, smoke bomb. Heartseeker is our main skill right now. This skill is absolutely insane. I'll show you a gameplay here in a second, but it chains and it shoots out punctures when you hit an enemy, and it's just very fun to play with. My gear is also decent. Again, crafting is very accessible, so you're able to craft whatever you need. I haven't even filled out my idols yet, but I was able to get a Morning Frost from the Nemesis. So again, loot is just very accessible. I'm playing Merchant's Guild, but I have not bought or sold anything yet. All this is just solo self-found. Alright, and yeah, I'm just gonna jump in. And other thing I want to mention was I was also playing with WASD, just trying it out. It feels okay, but it doesn't have the it's not the same as Po 2 where you're able to move and shoot like backwards. It doesn't have that capability yet. So I went back to mouse again, but so this is what the gameplay looks like. You move really fast and everything just dies. Let's see if I can find a big boss here. There we go. So we have that and that. Yeah, this build is extremely fun. I have not entered monoliths yet, but again, I'm just quite happy that it's a Deathless character. So but yeah, I would recommend, I might actually go back to WASD just because I do like being able to move around without having to constantly move my mouse. And shrines are also absolutely insane. Everything in this game makes a difference. Shrines are very powerful. That's why I would recommend grabbing them as you're leveling through the campaign. And just taking your time enjoying it, you know, doing side quests. And yeah. So I will maybe post an update on my build in the next few days. I think at this point I have a basic understanding of what the build does. So I'm gonna just upgrade the gear as I go along, and we'll see where it takes me. But yeah, as you can see, single target's insane, clear is insane. It's just a great build overall. Alright, so here's the boss. That is just insane. Look at that. And that's it. So yeah, that is the build. And let me know if you have any questions below. I am enjoying the league start a ton. I hope you are as well. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.